breaking news. The girlfriend of convicted St. Paddy's Day Parade double murderer Jordan Cummins, Jenny Lukens, has been sentenced in a plea deal. That's right. The girlfriend of convicted killer admits to misleading the police in her plea deal. Her actions had hoped to protect Jordan Cummins after he killed two people near the house St. Paddy's Day Parade in 2023. I guess it's been 2023. Yeah. I had to think about it. When was this year's? So 2023, two St. Paddy's Day parades ago. Let's check out the story from WLBT. But first, guys, don't forget my buyfafo.com website has got everything marked down to $10 and $15. That's the legendary FAFO shirts that you've seen everybody with, the FAFO tank tops, the Vote Felon shirts, and I think we've got two of these flags left too. They are awesome. I hung one up in the studio today at the radio station for my live streams. Check them out. And while they last, everyone comes with a free FAFO sticker just like that. Some sizes are out of stock and they're not available. The only thing available on the website are the sizes that are in stock. We will be restocking soon, but we're going to be adding some new inventory and the prices are going to go back up to normal price. I just wanted to clear out this last little bit of that last inventory. That's buyfafo.com. Buyfafo.com. And hey, if you don't want to buy anything, man, please support this channel by hitting the like button, hitting the share button. Just send this video to 2 or 3 of your friends that you think might like it. It tricks the algorithm into thinking that everybody's doing the same, and it recommends our video, helps it get views, in turns, helps fund the operation. Is that asking too much? If you enjoy this content, I think not. Thank you so much in advance. Let's jump over here to WLBT, and we'll be breaking this down as we go.
Breaking news now. The woman indicted for misleading police to help her boyfriend accused of killing two people near the Howes St. Paddy's Parade has decided to plead guilty in the case, but she will not have to serve any jail time for her deception. Investigative reporter CJ LeMaster has exclusive new details tonight. CJ?
Howard, we're talking about Jenny Lukens. A grand jury indicted her last year on one count of hindering prosecution. That's because evidence suggested she was trying to help her boyfriend Jordan Cummins after he killed two people. Now, Lukens admitted to everything this week when she took a plea deal. She says she intentionally misled police to help Cummins avoid conviction. Court documents obtained exclusively by 3 on Your Side show she admitted to leaving the scene before police arrived and embellished.
You know, then while he was on house arrest, while he was out on bond, they had a no contact order, and the police they pissed somebody off and they snitched on him. He'd been hanging out over at her house, and he got his damn bond revoked before his court date, so he had to go back to jail. I hope it was worth it. She better have some of that fire if it's worth spending your last little bit of freedom getting before you go to spend the rest of your life in prison. I mean, I ain't even trying to be a hater. I'm really not. Because, look, I get it. He's about to have a rough 70, 80 years in prison, 60 years, but he got some crazy amount of time. I mean, he earned it. But I hope it was worth it. You know what? Now that I think about it, disregard. I would have done the same damn thing. He knew he was guilty. He knew he was about to go to prison for a long time. He might as well be knocking the bottom out of it in the meantime. You know what? I disregard. I ain't got no problem with it.
Cummins' story to investigators, hoping it would help him beat those charges. The jury, of course, saw right through that. In June, that jury found Cummins guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder for killing 27-year-old Joshua Spann and 23-year-old Auden Simpkins. That shooting took place a few blocks from the parade route for the Howes St. Paddy's Parade in March 2023. Now, we can tell you, just because we've been covering this story, Cummins also violated the terms of his bond before trial began because he kept maintaining contact with Lukens against the court's instructions.
Now, I had not even watched this video yet. I try to watch these in live time so you get my true reaction. Some people will say that's being lazy. I think it's being honest and being authentic with you guys. I don't plot and plan my reactions here. And I just glad that they mentioned that so it didn't look like I was lying.
Lukens' deal means she won't serve any jail time, agreeing to a 14-year sentence with 10 of those suspended. According to a prosecutor familiar with the case, she'll serve the remaining 4 years on house arrest.
That is white privilege if I've ever heard it. My goodness, she got some of that Rankin County home cooking. Oh, what? Wait. That was a Hinds County DA? That happened in Jackson? That was Jody Owens' office? The blackest city in America? Jackson, Mississippi? That was a Hinds County jury that did that? Or a whatever? A prosecutor? Huh. That's weird. Hey, look, man, I don't know that she deserved jail time. Yeah, single mom. I'm trying to see this through a different lens. And I know Jeannie. I don't know her. I've met her. We have one of her best friends is a friend of mine that I've known for a long time. I never met the other guy. Real talk, trying to hide your baby daddy out, or I don't know if he's her baby daddy, but he was her boo thing, and trying to, because you're at that point, you got to be worried you're going to prison too. So you're kind of in self-preservation mode as well. Again, I ain't defending it. If they had put her in jail, I wouldn't be no worse for the wear. But I can kind of understand the house arrest because you're about to put, I think she's got 3 kids. You're about to put 3 kids with either other family members who probably don't want to have to take care of them. 3 kids possibly in the system, with foster parents and maybe getting adopted, maybe not. Sometimes the state can do itself a favor by putting somebody on house arrest versus allowing the kids to go into the system. I ain't saying it's the right thing as far as punishment versus crime, but you got other lives you got to take into account for. The other guy's going to jail. He pulled the trigger. She didn't have no part in that. I mean, she may have been a part of it. She may have been the fuse the match that lit the fuse. Him and her fighting over her, some guys defending her. I don't know. There's a lot of pieces to that puzzle, but I don't know. I think it's the right move. If you're looking at her kid, she better damn take advantage of this second chance. This is the crap I hate, is when you give somebody a second chance like this, an opportunity to get their life right, and they find a way to screw it up. That's the bad part, is will she take advantage of this opportunity within the opportunity of the time? Let me do a full Kamala Harris here. I don't know if that made any sense or not, but you know what I mean. Will she take advantage of the opportunity she's been granted? Let's let CJ LeMasters, he is finished. And just in case you don't remember all this, let's circle back to the day that Jordan was found guilty by a jury of Jacksonians. Here is the WLBT report from the day of his sentencing, where he got sentenced to life in prison after killing 2 near St. Paddy's Day Parade. The headline reads on WLBT.
Earlier in the day,
the man who killed 2 people near the House St. Paddy's Parade is sentenced to life in prison. Jordan Cummins learning that sentence today. It comes after a Hinds County jury found Cummins guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder last week.
And 3 on your sides. 3 on your sides. Morgan Harris is joining us right now from the Hinds County Courthouse with reaction from the family and Cummins himself after the sentencing.
Yes, Howard, it was another emotional day in court. Both victims' families, Cummins and Cummins' mother, actually telling Judge Peterson how this crime has affected them. Judge Peterson then had to decide what his sentence would be.
I forgive him. My family forgives him. But you can have forgiveness and justice.
Justice served Monday in the Hinds County Courthouse. Jordan Cummins sentenced to life in prison for 2 counts of first-degree murder.
You've taken a daughter, a sister, an aunt, and a friend of many. And I don't think you realize what we had to go through.
Cummins killed Joshua Spann and Simpkins near the House St. Paddy's Day Parade in March of last year. A jury reached a unanimous decision after less than 2 hours of deliberation.
I want to say something. I was making light in the earlier part of this video about him going over there and hanging out with old girl before going to jail. That's what I do. I try to make light of negative situations so we can kind of laugh through the pain a bit. I mean no disrespect towards the victims. I share stories like this because I want to continue to shine light on things. I have my own way of doing it, and it may rub some people the wrong way, and I understand that, and I really don't make any apologies for that. That's it's just what I do. But I definitely wanted to make sure that we shine some attention on it, and we do keep the family of these victims in your prayers, and keep Jordan's family in your prayers. I mean, they didn't ask for this. I always try to be somewhat compassionate about the perpetrators' families, unless it's just some Jackson trash, habitual offenders. There's some of them mamas over there that put forth no effort, know they raising thugs, get out there, pretend that baby didn't do nothing, So neither here nor there. I just wanted to make sure that I circled back to that before we got out of this video.
Finding him guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder. Judge Faye Peterson had to decide whether his sentences run concurrently or consecutively. Kelly Simpkins, father of Auden Simpkins, trusting the judicial process.
When it comes to consecutive or concurrent, we just trust your wisdom and your experience in that.
Jordan Cummins' mother is now out on bond after she was arrested during the trial for contacting a key witness. She asked the court for leniency.
Jordan had a great job and was doing great and getting his life together before this all happened. He's not the devil that the media and the prosecutors have made him out to be.
Cummins apologizing to the victims' families.
I deeply regret the deaths of Jubilee, Simpkins, and Joshua Spann. That wasn't my intention, and I'm truly sorry to all the families. I really, really am.
Judge Peterson ultimately deciding that Cummins' 2 life sentences will run concurrently.
Observing when he provided his statement to the police, and even observing the rant that was videotaped. That's not the person that stands before me 2 years later, a year later. It's not. You don't even look the same. And also understanding the comments that were made about getting your life together. But unfortunately, a tragedy had to occur for that to happen.
Cummins was immediately taken into the custody of the Mississippi Department of Corrections to begin serving his life sentence. Last week after the trial, Jordan Cummins' attorney said that they do plan to appeal. No word on if and when that will happen. We will, of course, keep you updated. For now,
Let's see. I forgot how many years he got here. He does get to go concurrently, so it means they run side by side. It didn't put it down. I don't know if you guys remember the infamous TikTok. I put the TikTok video on. It was his jailhouse. Basically admission video.
So we all know in 2024, the data.
It was his jailhouse admission video that somebody leaked to me, and I put it out there. And dude, it may be the worst quasi admission video I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe this idiot did this. Let's see here. I'm strolling. Y'all give me a second. Jordan Cummins, it's Taste of Save Jackson. That's 6 minutes long. I ain't trying to do that long one. Let's see here. Roll me 1 second. I know I got it up on here. Let's see here. Don't you just love it when you can't find what you're looking for? I didn't think about it before I started this video. Anyway, disregard. I ain't going to spend the whole time here. Well, let's try one more thing. I have it on Instagram too. Maybe it's easier to find it there. Let's see here. Jordan Cummins. Save Jackson. Yeah, it just don't let you. I hate the Instagram search feature. It just does not do like what I want to do. Let's see if by chance it'll let me do it on my page. There's a search feature on the page. No, you know what? Hold on. Give me 1 second before we get out of here. I can't pause these videos as I record them, unfortunately. If I pause, it just ends it. I had to make a second video and connect them. That's why I have to do stuff in live time here. So bear with the brother 1 second. I think this is going to be how we do it here. I had it on my YouTube. Even better. This was him in jail the day after his arrest. I mean, just this is mind-bogglingly stupid. Make sure the volume's up. All right.
My guy, man, free me, man. You know what I'm saying? You walk up on me, man, I'm gonna bust your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, man. I know it looks sweet, You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't sweet, man. 2 days. Yeah, man.
So he's a roll up on me, man. I know I look sweet. 2 dead, man. 2 dead. Like he's letting you know his resume. I mean, he admitted to that shit right there and showed no remorse. So again, I know people change. He was probably strung out of some dope. That just reeks of methamphetamine right there. I'd have loved to have seen a blood sample to know what all he had in his system. And probably got high in jail. That is what I'm thinking. He got high in jail and then got piped up. This guy here was a killer. I think he may be dead now. I got sentenced to life in prison. I can't remember what it was exactly.
It's 2 dead, man. Free that man, man. Free, baby.
And of course, they did get tickets. I mean, they did both get in trouble for, because I called snitched on them. They got in trouble for the jailhouse video too, for contraband. So hey, I'm doing my part. I'm keeping them thugs up off the street by snitching on them when they get the contraband in jail. Yeah, I did that. Come see me if you don't like it. Thank you for tuning in. I will be making more videos today, getting them posted for y'all. Check out the radio show every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., 103.9 FM, WYAB, Jackson, Mississippi. Of course, we're streaming the show live now across all my social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Rumble at SaveJXN. Rumble is at Clay Edwards Show. Anyway, peace out. Let's let the intro take us to the house.